Steve G. Jones. You may have seen me in Forbes, People, CNN, NBC, or CBS, just to name a few. And if you've ever wanted more from life, whether you're doing okay, but you'd like a little more cash, or whether you want the kind of money that will allow you to enjoy a lifetime of the absolute best that life has to offer every single day, then what I'm about to reveal to you will flat out shock you, because there is a reason why I'm a multimillionaire, and it's the same exact reason why Hollywood actors, directors, CEOs, and famous star athletes pay me thousands to share that same reason with them. And it's the reason why I now charge $25,000 per person for my one-on-one consultations. It's all because of a little-known yet clinically proven 6-step millionaire secret, one that works like crazy, yet that 99% of people will never know about, that awakens your natural inborn ability to make as much money as you want, anytime you want, no matter where you're coming from right now, by giving you the thoughts of a millionaire and the mind of a millionaire, so that you can draw in a lifetime of financial freedom, live your destiny, and experience the life and wealth of a millionaire faster and easier than you ever dreamed possible. And all it'll take is just a few minutes a day. Skeptical? I can't say I blame you. Yet I absolutely insist that this clinically proven 6-step secret is the one thing that will propel you forward into a lifetime of wealth and true financial freedom. And to give you the astonishing proof of exactly how well this secret works on anyone, and I really mean anyone, who uses it, I need you to hear this short, shocking story. A story that starts with a skinny, scared little 6-year-old boy. A 6-year-old boy who just watched his mom die of cancer, and whose dad is turning into an alcoholic right before his eyes. Imagine that boy right now, and you've got an image of me as a young kid. See, my dad worked hard to raise me, but my mom's painful death took a massive toll on him. And before long, most of our weekly income was being blown on alcohol. And I just automatically grew to believe that money is hard to come by, that life is hard work, and that if I ever wanted to make anything of my life, it would be a long, hard road. As an adult, that's exactly how life was for me. I was literally repelling money. As soon as it entered my bank account, it was gone. In fact, when I first opened my clinic in Beverly Hills, I felt like a fraud. From the outside, I seemed to have it all. A young consultant with a high-end clinic in Beverly Hills, a growing reputation, plenty of wealthy clients. Even all my office neighbors were mega successful plastic surgeons. But the reality was something so embarrassing that I hid it from the world and from myself, like a deformed limb. I was $80,000 in credit card debt, and I was literally sleeping in my office each night because I couldn't afford a room to rent. Sure, I was getting some clients, but my rent was so ridiculously high that I couldn't even afford to meet my minimum card repayments. So what did I do? Well, I simply blocked it out. I was too scared to even look at my bank statements, so I just pretended the debt didn't exist. Meanwhile, I kept on going, working 60 hours a week and struggling, while in the background, my credit card balance silently grew and grew, like a suspicious lump you're too scared to get checked. And then, late one Friday, it all caught up to me at once, with an impact that struck me like a punch in the gut. I was just finishing up with a client when, without warning, a representative from the bank just showed up at my clinic. Trying to act calm, I walked my client to the door, but as soon as the door closed behind him, my hands started shaking and my armpits bloomed with cold sweat because I instinctively knew the jig was up. When the young, clean-shaven bank rep walked in my office, I couldn't have felt more paralyzed if he'd been a bearded Viking holding a broadsword instead of a bank rep holding a briefcase. He straightened his lapels and stood there eyeing me, unblinkingly. Like a king cobra eyeing a sparrow, I thought grimly. Dr. Jones, please sit down. Handed me a formal letter. Told me a balloon payment on my massive bank debt was now due. And then he uttered one short sentence. One short, greedy sentence that swallowed up my entire future in one quick gulp. Dr. Jones, if we haven't received payment of at least $30,239 by no later than 3 p.m. on the last Monday of this month, then we will have no choice but to refer your case to our debt collection agency, who will then initiate legal action against you. He was launching a Molotov cocktail right into the center of my life, and there wasn't a thing I could do about it. Because if I didn't hand over 30 grand in 3 weeks, then they were going to sue. And I was going to lose my clinic, my job, my home, everything. I begged for more time.